Welcome back, everybody. Robert Briggs joins us now from Corvus Moon Pottery. It's great to have you here.
Hi, it's great to be here.
Good to see you again.
Yeah.
It's been a while. It seems like a lot longer than a year that we've been to Artsfest, but getting it set up felt really, really natural, and it felt good. So.
Tell us about Corvus Moon Pottery.
Yeah.
You have, by the way, and I'm hoping we can maybe pull up your website and see some of the things that you do.
Sure.
You know, you made a good point. You don't set up a lot of things here because I have seen a windy and rainy days when things hit the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you take a chance on that on the day that it's not even open
Right,
yet?
we usually just cart it in, like, you know, the day of the show.
Right.
And then set it up. Otherwise, you know, who cares if your shelves fall over. So,
we really, really, really don't want that happening. Talk about your pottery, though. You have some intricate pottery.
We've done raku earthenware pottery, and we've done crystalline stoneware, porcelain for quite a few years now. A lot more than I'd care to remember, honestly. Over 20 years. We've done Artsfest since 2008, so 13 years. Oh. Okay, no.
It's been around here for 40 years.
It's been 14 years. Okay, let's just go ahead and skip the last year.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, and we've really enjoyed ourselves, and it's one of the shows on Walnut Street that we like to do. Obviously, we do cider days in September.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about the technique, the fiery raku, I think you called it. Talk a little bit about that.
Raku was kind of developed in the 1500s in Japan by the Chihiro family, and it was a real provincial form of what they called wabi-sabi, or just real primitive pottery, where they would fire the teapot, the tea vessels mostly, and then they would literally pull them out of a kiln red hot and then just reduce them with materials, or just let the crackling and the crazing of the glazes happen across it. They weren't real interested in being sanitary back then, so obviously you don't want to drink milk or anything out of something with a lot of crackles on the glaze, but they didn't care. But anyway, the emperor liked that so much he gave Chihiro a seal, and it was the raku seal, and so he put that on all of his pottery forever. Paul Sojourner in the 60s in United States grabbed a hold of raku and started playing with copper and making copper bend by reducing it quickly, so you get the rainbow and the flashing effects and the crazy peacock looking, beautiful colors out of it.
So this is something people can see at Artsfest at your studio that actually is really an ancient art that you continue to bring forward.
It is, and it goes above and beyond your typical ceramics, because we were doing ceramics. Egypt's doing ceramics, and in the North we're doing ceramics. In fact, the word throwing pottery is from the word thron, I believe, which is a Nordic word meaning to turn, not throwing your pots on the table. And so it's been around a long time to have somebody advance pottery and say, I'm just going to pull these out of the kiln and do this to them is rather interesting.
What's the difference in the raku and the crystalline?
The crystalline is an actual porcelain. It's a very high-fired type of pottery. It's kind of what China was doing a long time, and the Europeans were scratching their head going, how did they do this? Because it's vitrified, it's become glassy, it becomes so hard, the clay body becomes so hard, you can literally see through it if you shine light through it. So it is almost glass per se. And so porcelain is a much more eclectic form of the high level of pottery, and the crystalline is just an interesting way to get crystals to grow in the glaze matrix over a long period of time in the kiln. It's random, and that's why I like it, because it's random like raku. You never really know what you're going to get. Yeah, you can put green here and a black line there,
part of the art.
But you don't know where the cracks are going to go, and you don't know where the crystals are going to grow, so it's all randomized.
Now see, that isn't it interesting to talk to the artist, because who would know this except someone like you who's been doing it for a fair number of years.
And that's what you get a chance to do here. You get to meet and talk to the artisans. Robert Briggs, thanks a lot
Thanks so much, guys, for having me.
Yep, Corvus Moon Pottery. Beautiful stuff.
All right, coming up, Springfield Little Theater is joining us right here at Ebbets Field.
Yep, they're always part of Artsfest. We're going to find out what they're up to. We'll see you in a few.